Hello everyone, my name is CantDoGames and welcome back to the weird news. Today's weird news, there are loads of theories going on about the world's loneliest house. My god, it looks lovely and peaceful. I have social anxiety, so I panic around people, I can't eat around my family or even chill with them, so I just start getting agitated, start getting sick, and angry. It's just a trigger for me for some reason, it's just hanging out with other people lately. So that looks like a dream home for me. And also why I think the guy may have built the house. Dad sparks panic after photographing War of the Worlds aliens coming out the sea. See, if that isn't enough to make you build your own fucking bombshell on an island somewhere, secure and hidden away, I don't know what isn't. But yeah, that's what's coming today's weird news. I hope you stick around. I hope you enjoy, and let's do this. Dad sparks panic after photographing War of the Worlds aliens coming out of the sea. I believe these are sea urchins. I could be wrong. I don't even know if they're real. They could be completely fake. But they do look like some sort of sea urchin, or maybe they're just a squid. It could be it could be an octopus. I don't fucking know. They do look really alien, to be honest. A man inadvertently sparked panic after sharing a creepy photo which people compared to something out of War of the Worlds. Jan Forster from Still Bay, Western Cape, South Africa, took a snap on the beach and shared it on Facebook, hoping to raise awareness of the environmental issue. However, his photo ended up creating confusion and fear instead after they were shared by another page which labelled the shapes as sea spiders. The post ended up amassing 22,000 comments and 52,000 shares. Yeah, no shit, look at the fucking things. It's like they're missing a brain, or they're missing. It looks like they've got, you've heard of the kappa from Japanese ghosts and all that. They have like a bowl in their head. Why does it look like they've got that? What the fuck are they? They look like some alien thing from War of the Worlds. With Tom Cruise, one person wrote. Another comment, oh my god, I wouldn't even stay to try and see what it is. I would run like hell. I would poke it with a stick. A very, 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 very long stick. There you go. I think this stick will be long enough. Taller than me. Yeah, it's taller than me. I think I'll just sit there with this and... Are you alive? So, yeah, no way. I don't think I would be able to say that long either. While you think most people were commenting in jest about the spooky looking photo, Jane said it was received messages from worried holiday makers who are fearful that the beach might be unsafe. Some people even sent the images to be inspected by environmental scientists who confirmed that the looming shapes were not all dangerous to humans. Not all. What do you mean not all? What do you mean by this? That's because the spidery shapes are not in fact aliens, but dead aloe vera plants. Oh, they're aloe vera plants? Really? Oh. I thought I could use this as a metaphor for how people see these plants as aliens, but we are actually the two-legged aliens messing up their world. That was the idea, the 62-year-old explained. The comment started immediately, then it was shared like you can't believe. Oh, so he's trying to share awareness of what we're doing to the world and how we're damaging it. And so showing aloe vera plants flying out the ocean, basically. Fucking hell, they're fleeing. That's what they're doing, basically. I was surprised by the reaction. I thought that people would have fun with it, but then it was very serious. Some of it was extremely serious. A lot of people were scared of these alien-looking sea monsters. It was like Jaws. It is safe to go into the water. Is it not? People kept asking me when they were coming out and if they were coming out at night. As for father of one, undetermined by the unexplained reactions to his unique photograph, and is still keen to keep working on a similar project. They keep saying, please help us because this is not a plant. This can't be a plant, he said. Some people said that I misled them and I should be crucified for that, but lots of people have had a lot of fun. I learned a lot about social media. It's a picture. I didn't expect this to happen for the reaction to be so big. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there who will instantly go to conclusions and go, it's fear or fright. It's fear or fight or flight. But I say fear or fight. It's either you fight or you fucking run. That's all it is, and people don't know what they are, so of course they're going to freak out. But a lot of people don't do research. They just Look at it and guess whatever it is. Me, I thought it was an octopus, but it's a plant. Look at probably a normal aloe vera plant, and then look at them. So it makes sense why they look weird. They're not animal. Well, plants are, in a way, an animal, but they're not plants. They're not dangerous. This is just proof of what's happening to the world because of us littering and all that. I'm not a person. I'm not like a major person. I know we've got things going wrong in the world. Like, the world's been dying now for fucking years. Come on, and that shit we've done. There's no way going back by now. We've already ruined the bloody planet. So no matter what we do, it's not going to fucking solve it. That's how I think. But I'm not a person who's going to go protest and stop people's lives, you know? I do believe it's wrong, and I do think we need to do something about it, but I don't think we can anymore. I think we've gone past that threshold. So yeah, as you see, the plants are now leaving the ocean. Fuck. We'll be invaded soon by plants. That'd be a weird fucking outcome, wouldn't it? Anyways. Okay, for the next bit of news. I know exactly where I would go if they were alien sea monsters and they were invaded. I would go to the world's most loneliest house. Yep. And there's loads of theories of why it's been built. I know why. It's because of just people and everything. You just want to get away from society and be a hermit. The best I can do is just stay indoors. And that's what I do because I can't deal with people. So, this is a dream home, as I said at the beginning of the video. But let's see what the theories are and what the real answer is to why there's only one house in this random island. Could be anything. It kind of reminds me, if you ever played together, The Devil Within. The Devil in Me, it's called. It's like one of them ones like Until Dawn and all that. It's like a hotel attraction, like an attraction place. It's for like a murder that happened all these years ago by a serial killer, and it's like put on an island. You know, we'd get this by ferry and all that. It sort of reminded me of that a little bit when I looked at it. I went, oh, that could be creepy. But it's something scary, I don't think. A little cottage dubbed by some as the world's loneliest house on the isolated Icelandic islands of Ellidaey, I don't know, has been the subject of bizarre rumours for decades. Because look how weird it looks on that island. There's like nothing else but that island just there. It's so weird looking. It's like they knew why they wanted to put the house dead centre in the middle, ain't it? Deserted property became a Reddit meme during the coronavirus pandemic, spreading around the internet like viruses did around the world. The joke was that it's the best place to isolate observation, which has apparently been made previously. According to The Sun, one urban legend claims that the house was built by a billionaire who planned to move here in the event of a zombie apocalypse, nuclear war, or another unsuspectful apocalypse event. Hands up if you would like to live in the world's loneliest home. The lonely building is in Ellidaey. Oh, it's Ellidaey, a tiny island south of Iceland. Rumours has it built. It just looks so out of place, that little island there. You know what I mean? World's loneliest house from an island has been empty for 100 years. Trees emerged around the house of the island itself, including that billionaires had built it. It is a base in the event of a zombie apocalypse. I love how most people thought zombie apocalypse when it came to this. That's brilliant. Another rumour suggests that religious zealots who had cut themselves off from society lived on the island, lonely island. For a while, there was a theory that the house had simply been photoshopped onto the island before a picture was then posted online. One of the more popular theories about the lonely island involves Icelandic singer-songwriter Björn Björk. The rumour posted that the Zani folk pop singer has been gifted the creepy cut-off cottage by the Icelandic government. Why? Because he's a songwriter. He must be some fucking good songwriter. I've never even heard of him. I don't know how to pronounce his name. But despite the tale being the one with the most credence, the story was later debunked. Alas, none of the above stories are true. In fact, the real story of the little house on the isolated island is actually quite tame. It's a lodge set up by a club for puffing hunters. Yes, the lovable and colourful birds that frequent some areas around Britain during the summer with their bright beaks and slightly unwildly nature are hunted by patrols who stay in the remote cabin. Oh, it's a hunting cabin. That's even fucking worse when it comes to a horror movie. Hunting cabin in the woods or cabin in the woods. Now, cabin on an isolated island. I know it's not much of a ring, but that sounds fucking terrifying because you have nowhere to go. It's either get eaten by fishes or die at sea anyways because of dehydration or whatever, or you die on the island. Hard choice there. I'll try and fight him, but I'll still die. Look at it. Look at that image of it. That is so terrifying if you were on that island by yourself and shit started happening. The house was built in 1950s as a hunting lodge by the Ellidaey Hunting Society, who came to the area associated to hunting for puffins. It's weird. It looks like a boat. Kind of shaped like a boat in a way, or a shoe. I don't know why. Hunting puffins isn't illegal in Iceland, so hunters built a lodge on the island to have somewhere to sleep during the hunt. Poor little adorable puffins. I can't remember what a puffin looks like. Oh, it's these little fuckers. Oh, these little shits. Oh, I didn't know this was a puffin. Oh, these little puffins. Okay. Oh, they're adorable. It's like the, what's that bird? The one from Happy Feet. It's like that one, Happy Feet 2. It's like a flying bird, but they all thought he was a penguin. He was an asshole, wasn't he? In 2019, The Independent reported the trophy hunters were killing up to 100 puffins at a time on organised tours of the Nordic nation, with some trips costing up to Austrian US dollars 5,000 to 3,000. Jesus. But Ellidaey, part of Iceland's Vestmannaeyja archipelago, wasn't always deserted. Around 300 years ago, the island was inhabited by 5 families who lived there and relied on fishing, hunting puffins, and raising cattle for survival. In the 1930s, the last residents left the island, and it has been left deserted ever since. With the exception of puffin hunters, the lonely residence is only structured on the island, and there's no internet, electricity, running water, or indoor plumbing. But we still reckon it's a perfect spot to hold up in the event of a zombie apocalypse outbreak. Okay, well, it just looks like an island you can go die by yourself without anyone bothering you, or a zombie eating your body. Okay everyone, that was today's weird news. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, and if you've got any other information about these 2 articles or anything similar, don't forget to leave in the comments. And yeah, don't forget to leave a like because it helps support the channel. And don't forget to check out High on Life, the new shooting game that I'm playing. It's a buzz and it's just crazy. Anyways, I hope you all stay safe. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.